What's up, boo? You know how I do. It's Nevaeh Love back with another video for you.
Welcome back to my channel, lovers. It's your girl Nevaeh from Nevaeh Love, and in today's video I'm doing a 7-month update on my microlocs. So how I'm gonna do this video, I'm gonna just basically go through each month and share like my biggest takeaways, what was going on that month, how I was wearing my hair, you know, all that good stuff. And then I will do my retie for this month and show y'all. So month 1 was great. When I started my locks, I started them using 2-strand twists and I interlocked them at the roots. What I did find for that first month was that my scalp was really itchy because it wasn't used to having the friction of the knot. Like when I retied it, I guess initially that, you know, having those knots all over my hair was just so itchy. I don't even know how to explain it, but that's what I'm guessing happened. Like it wasn't used to having those knots there.
So when I installed them, they for a long time were just looking like 2-strand twists. And then once they started to frizz up and I started to do my lock method, adding water, oil conditioner, and you know, giving it that moisture that it deserves, then they started looking like soft coil. This first month, I just kind of wore my hair down like I wear it now. Like I just like the freedom of microlocs, period. So when I wear my hair, I would usually wear it just like this.
For the second month, I would say the month of May was pretty much the same as the first month. Like literally the same. Like I hadn't washed my hair into this month. And that's when I was realizing my scalp was becoming really dry because of the friction, because of my hair adapting and me trying to figure out what oils to use, which I found that Jamaican black castor oil is like the best for me personally. So that's what I've been using. For month 3, the month of June, my hair was noticeably starting to get fuller. It was starting to frizz up a lot more because I was like I said, I just wear it kind of down. Like I just let it do its thing.
In June, I did take a trip to Las Vegas, which I semi-blogged, but honestly, I was having too much fun, and since I'm still new to YouTube, I just felt like it wasn't great enough footage. But at some point, I am going to compile that into like a short, maybe like a really, really short, little quick overview of what happened.
I dyed my hair for this trip because it was short and I was debating whether or not I wanted to get my hair done, get some braids over my locks or a wig or just something. I was like, do I really want to go to Vegas with my hair this little?
I decided, yes, like, girl, be natural, be you. It's beautiful, you love it. Like, don't act like you don't love your natural hair in front of all these people. Don't do that. I dyed it because I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so cute, you know what I'm saying? Because when you dye your hair or make any change like that, like, you just feel more confident in general. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be in Vegas with my red hair. The color took, but with red, it really bleeds a lot. And when I got back from Vegas, and when I was in Vegas, I was in the pool, and the sun and the chlorine and all of that, it just kind of, yeah, it just bled the red right on out, and it started getting brown.
In the month of June, also, I realized that the coils at the end of my hair started to form.
Because I started my locks with 2-strand twists, and over time, the twists kind of became one, and now you can see the coils that they are, and I really, really was like, wow, I'm gonna love this. I love this.
Month 4, in the month of July, that was the 4th of July. And since that was, you know, off rip at the beginning of the month, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do my retie at the beginning of the month. You know, it's 4th of July. Let me go ahead and do that.
For the 4th of July weekend, I did a photo shoot with my family, and I was like, you know, instead of doing my usual Chief Keef, just let my hair kind of hang around, I'm gonna style it. And I did bantu knots for the first time on my microlocs, which came out really cute. I didn't keep the bantu knots in long. I just kept it in long enough for the photo shoot and for the actual 4th of July day. And I think I took them out like on the 5th because it was just, I don't know, it was dry. I didn't use rubber bands, which usually I wouldn't use rubber bands. I probably use scrunchies. But at the time, I didn't have that many scrunchies for the number of bantu knots I had to do. My hair is short and thick, so I had to do a bunch of bantu knots, and I just had rubber bands. But the rubber bands were so tight that it was a protective style that lasted me like 2 days. I took it out.
Another thing, on top of me doing the bantu knots, before I did that, I tightened up my color because after I got back from Vegas, which was around the beginning of June, towards the end of June, I knew 4th of July was coming up, and I was like, this color, no. So I redid the color. I bleached the hair instead this time. I really like having dark roots. you know, with color ends, because you can see how much your hair is growing. All right, so in the month of August, I continue with my lock method and just wearing my hair down. I did some styling, but I mostly just wore it down for the month of August. For September, I decided that I was gonna get cute.
One of the things I will always say to my clients when they come get their hair braided is that I always wanted to do knotless braids on myself, but I never get the chance to because I locked my hair up. Now, I kept saying that, and as I kept saying that, you know how you kind of speak things into existence, and you know, once you see something, you see it all the time type thing. So eventually I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do knotless braids over my locks.
Well, I kept the knotless braids in, I think 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not exactly sure.
But it was a cute protective style. I wore it in buns. Oh, that's what I did. So I wore it down for like a week. I made them really long. I was really trying to show out, I'm not gonna lie, because a lot of people have been wearing the super long braids, or you know, as a braider, I just will see a lot of super long braids down my timelines, down my feeds. And when I did my braids, I was like, let me try to do some really long braids, because before my locks, I had super short hair, TWA, and I hadn't really braided over it too much. So I hadn't had braids in a long time, long story short. So when I did the knotless braids, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do them super long. I'm gonna put a bunch of accessories on them. I'm gonna just do it up. I'm gonna get real extra with these. I wore them long, and then I cut them and wore them short. And then I cut them again and wore them shorter for a couple days. And then I took them out.
After I took them out, same old same, back to the basics. My scalp was getting really dry wearing them, and I was oiling my scalp every now and then with the Jamaican black castor oil, but my hair was still really dry.
And finally, we are at month 8, which is October. I can't believe time is flying like that. But I'm really happy with my hair so far. It's like watching a pot boil, you know, watching a plant grow. It's not gonna do it immediately, but I do watch, and I'm just looking at it like, okay, what's going on with my hair today?
Some of my takeaways for this month, you know, just kind of reflecting on everything that I've been doing with my hair so far in my journey, are one, the neglecting the bonnets thing. I really got to get on it. I really got to figure it out, whether it be just tying it up in a scarf, putting in a pineapple or something. I'm just so comfortable with my hair, like so comfortable with it just being like this. I will go to sleep with it like this. It's bad. On a consistent basis, I need to tighten up. At least wear a bonnet, because what I noticed is that it will start to have knots at the end. And you know what I'm saying, I'm peeling the glue off my hand, I'm chipping off my nails when they start to lift and stuff like that. So if I see a knot at the end of one of my locks, I'm just gonna like twist and pull it out. And that's not the best way to get rid of the, you know what I'm saying, hair at the end of your hair. It's best to cut it, do it the right way. But if I see it, even if I'm out, I'm just gonna get it.
Moving forward, the goal is to wear a bonnet every night. I'm looking forward to this retie, which I'm going to do off camera and come back and show you guys the finished look. For now, I'm going to give you some close-up texture shots and looks at, you know, what my hair is doing. I gotta cut my lights back on. All right, guys, so I'm back, and I did finish my hair last night. If you don't already know me, I'm super determined. Look at him. Look at he.
If you don't know me already, I am super adamant about finishing my hair once I start. Like, the only way I'm gonna stop is if I just can't move.
But yeah, I did finish all of my hair, and it feels so good. I'm gonna show y'all what's going on here. Still, at this point, I haven't put any product in my hair. I did my retie, like I said, I did it without any product. And it feels really good. I think I'll wait longer rather than a shorter period of time before doing my reties.
When I was doing my reties, I did comb out some of the hair at the end because I love how the curls are at the ends of some of them. Some of them are really defined.
Some of them I had to comb out, like I think this one might have been one. Because it was a knot or it just was starting to bunch up. So I combed it out because I like when it actually has that coil.
I also wrapped any stray hairs that were around the actual base. I basically just took any hairs like this and wrapped them around so that they could be nice and tight.
When I was doing the back, I had to combine a couple of locks because it was so thin, the lock, that I couldn't even twist it. I couldn't even two-strand twist it back. But that was also because in the back I was trying to make them small so that they can match the front, and some of them were just too small. Some were just too small, and they just needed to be combined in the first place.
So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to oil my scalp and apply my moisturizer to my scalp. Right now I'm using this this brand of Jamaican black castor oil. I don't necessarily always use this brand, but this works pretty well. And then I'm gonna moisturize it with water. And oh, by the way, I'm using this
brand of lock cream by She Natural, and it is a black owned brand, and it's bomb as hell. And what I like about it is, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but if you've watched another one of my videos, you'll see that I use a lot of shea butter because my hair really loves shea butter, and her products, they really incorporate shea butter to the best of their ability. Like, it's a great consistency. I'll go ahead and drop in the description below. Her information is on the bottle too. But yeah, so I'm gonna moisturize my hair with some water, add this lock cream on there. Y'all, it feels so good. I did want to wet my hair more, like on a daily basis. What I'll do is like get in the shower, and then my hair will be soaked and completely wet, and that's when the ends will really curl up. Thank y'all for watching. I'm so glad that you came, for real, because I was bored just sitting here talking to myself. Don't forget to like my video if you liked it. I mean, if you got this far, I mean, I would hope that you liked something about it. Oh, also, don't forget to comment down below to let me know any questions that I didn't answer. I tried to touch bases on everything that happened during these last 7 months, but I might have missed something. So if I did, let me know down in the comments. Last but not least,